Hey guys, Marco for Mayor. I told you I'm going to do a video on this. So I had an interaction with the electric company where my mother's concerned. I'll bring you up to date real fast, okay? The electric company failed to send my mother bills at the house and at the restaurant for a couple of months. 4 months at the house, 3 months at the restaurant, okay? If my mother did not have me, my brother, and my daughter there, okay? If all three of us weren't working in tandem with my mother to make sure that she can stay above water, she's on a fixed income, and the restaurant at this moment isn't generating the money that it should because of Joe Biden's failing economy, okay? And the things that El Paso government has done by burning the downtown area and letting it just fester and fall into garbage, okay? That's what they've done because they have no vision for El Paso. All they do is want to burn you and take your money here in the city. That's what the local Democrats want to do. The greatest criminal syndicate of all time, right? The Democrat Party. And so the interaction with the electric company, I'm not going to say his name again, out of respect for you, because we had a decent conversation and you told me, you gave me your word you were going to call me back, okay? You didn't call me back. You sent a surrogate to call me back and they gave me a message, okay? Basically, in Spanish, we call that la quemada, right? They're about to tell you, hey, they're not decent enough to come and tell you themselves like a man, right? You gave me your word you would call me back, and you broke your word by sending a surrogate. I don't appreciate that, okay? I do not appreciate that. That's fine. I am going to gauge the next... So she's going to probably call me back Monday or Tuesday. If nothing else, I'll call them back on Tuesday and try to figure out what's going on. And I, at that point, will tell you my interaction with them, okay? Because I know whatever they're doing to me, they're probably doing it 20 to 30 times worse to you. Because they know I have, number one, they know I'm running for mayor, and they also know that I have a YouTube channel. So I have the reach to get out to you guys, and we can have this conversation, right? I'm gonna tell you this way. I will always have the citizens of this city's back. They are my hermanos and my hermanas, okay? They're my first concern. And if you, as the electric company, are putting a lot of people in financial danger, especially because, listen, you're the electric company of El Paso out of Oklahoma, okay? I know that you don't understand culturally the way Mexicans think, okay? So let me explain it to you. Let me make it to you very clear. If you don't give us a bill, okay, then we don't pay you. In Mexico, si no me das un bill, yo no te voy a dar dinero. Así no funciona el mundo. ¿Quieres dinero? Dame un bill y luego te pago. So if you want my money, you better give me a bill. Instead, what you guys did was just dump money into an account, right? Just pay your bill. Well, how much? Who knows? Just pay your bill and then we'll figure it out later. What you guys want to recut a check, you'll just add it to other dates, okay? So you're just stealing money at that point. That's what it is. It's a shakedown. Pay your bill because you don't know, and if you don't, we're just going to cut your electricity off. Now it's just arbitrary and inhumane, okay? I promise you this. There are still emergency powers that the mayor has, okay, in this city. If I feel that the electric company is putting way too many people in financial risk of failure, I'm going to use those powers to make sure that you can't shut their electricity off, and we're going to find a way to stop those deposits from happening, okay? And believe me, I get it. But if you fail to send people money, fail to send them the bill, okay? And then they come back, you send them a huge bill to pay by this point, even if you say we'll work with you, right? That's not their fault. These people, they're not there on your beck and call. They shouldn't like thinking, oh, I better pay the electric bill. I better pay the electric companies. No, you're not some mafia, okay? And by the way, in Spanish, when you tell someone, oye, págame, Pues ¿cuánto te pago? No sé, cabrón, pero me vas a pagar algo, si no, te quebramos las piernas. Uf. O si no, te sacamos de la casa. And we'll just take your home. That's how the mafia, okay? That's how they talk in Mexico, okay? That's how they act. The narcos in Mexico, me vas a pagar, niña, pues ¿qué te debo? Algo, dame lo que quiera. Oh, okay, here. Just leave us alone. Is that who you really are? Is that who the electric company is? Nothing more than a part of the Democrat criminal syndicate? And by the way, I was going in there to pay a bill, okay, the remainder of a bill. As I go in there, little Renard Johnson is coming out. So we all already know who the electric company is, probably engaging him. Come up here, Mr. Renard Johnson. Are you going to help us keep making the lives of the El Paso citizens miserable? Yes. You're going to give me money. Huh? Yeah. We all know how the back rub goes, ¿verdad? De uno y otro se están lavando las manos, ¿verdad? So he comes out. We all know that's who they are. The greatest criminal syndicate of all time, the Democrat Party. And here comes the electric company engaging little Renard Johnson, okay? They'll probably tell you they didn't, but he came out of there. I saw him coming out of there. Like if he just came out of a meeting, okay? You and the electric company, you may think that he's going to ascend, but you're in for a surprise, guys. Okay? Come November 5th, you're going to be dealing with me. You don't see it right now. You think, oh, we're so far out. No. You can think in your mind, oh, this is settled. No. Not by a long shot, guys. Okay? We have a long way to go and a lot of campaigning to do. And none of the candidates in this city are making a YouTube channel where they have the reach to come out and talk to you guys and have these daily discussions of what's going on in this city. Okay? My familia comes first, electric company from Oklahoma. Okay? So you're not going to harm my family. I take it personal that you're putting my mother in financial danger because of your irresponsibility. Okay? I didn't tell you, hey, don't send out the bill. You have the business. You're the corporation, right? You're the bad corporation, the awesome corporation, right? I'm sure that your CEOs are getting lots of money and you can't even send out a paper bill? You serious? You guys are a joke, honestly. But we're gonna fix that, okay? And you may think that the city charter is only limited. Remember this, guys. Just like Prop K, once I ascend to mayorhood in this city, if need be, square one, guys. We'll put it to the people. And then the people will start to decide if they want somebody who's going to defend their interest at all costs. Because when it comes to the people, they're my family. I will never stab my family in the back. Period. Mi familia viene primero en esta ciudad. And so there it is, guys, okay? You told me you would call me back. It's been 2 weeks. You never did. Okay? And now you send somebody else for the bad news. Okay? And in español, oye, we call that la quemada. Porque soy un cobarde y no quiero ir a hablar con este cabrón. Manda a esa persona mejor. Okay? That's in the street, guys. Okay? In street term, we call that the burn. I can't go talk to you, so send that knucklehead over there. He's the dispensable idiot. That's just not right to me. Okay, culturally, that is hugely disrespectful, guys. Oklahoma, you okay? The electric company from Oklahoma out there. Okay, I know you can hear me in those planes out there. And there it is, guys. Defending your interest from see, the Democrats used to say that they were for the little people, for the middle class. This is all talk, guys. All talk. Because they're all about the cheddar, guys. Coming from corporations And the Democrat Party is too eager to be these corporations' bitch. At every point, they do not have your interest. Okay? The middle class, they rather see you destroyed, because that's what their goal is in this country, okay? The greatest criminal syndicate of all time, the Democrat Party, is working in tandem with the WEF, Vanguard, BlackRock, all these mega bank corporations and think tanks to make your lives miserable, along with the El Paso Electric Company out of Oklahoma. I guarantee you they have deep ties to Vanguard and BlackRock and all these other corporations, because I don't believe they're conservative. If you had some conservatives on that board, I promise you, listen, I'm a conservative, I'm a libertarian, I'm a Republican. In my heart, I could never burn my family. I could never order my family to go take a jab, and I didn't. I defended them against all those horrible things because I thought of my family first. What the Democrats do is do the bidding of these corporations for the money, okay? And so, once again, Renard Johnson came out of the electric company yesterday as I was going in there to pay my bill. I already know that the electric company thinks this dude's going to be the next mayor. You have another thing coming, and you're gonna have to deal with me. We can either have a friendly relationship, or I can be the biggest pain in the ass you've ever seen in your life, because where I'm concerned, the people come first. And if you're putting the people in financial danger, then I'm gonna have to do things to make sure to mitigate that danger, because their lives and their prosperity and their security come first to me, period. Not your corporate interest. I'll wait for your call. If nothing else, I'll probably call them on Tuesday, and I'll let you guys know what happened at the end of that interaction. And again, I'm not asking you to give me something. It was your fault, okay? You all should have sent those 4, 5, 6, 7 bills, guys. 7 bills you failed to send my mother, and now you put her in financial risk. I'm not saying, hey, get my mom off the hook because she's a poor old lady. No, do it because it's the right thing to do, because you failed as a corporation to be responsible and live up to your fiduciary responsibility to the people who have a contract with you. God, it's asinine. You expect the citizens to follow every little bit of your contract, and yet you can fail at all times? No. That's not the way it's going to work here in the city. As one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, right? He constantly says it, right? Nah. That's not the way it's going to work. And it isn't going to work like that with me, okay? The people of El Paso come first. And I will make it clear today, tomorrow, and every day of my administration. The people come first. I love you guys. Marco for mayor. If you're sick and tired of the Democrats, these corporations that are in lieu with them, the greatest criminal syndicate of all time, taking advantage of you, stealing your money, putting you in financial danger, and then taking little stupid gas cards as they think they're so clever. We see you go in there with a little bit of cash and you come out with the cheese, ¿verdad? Bien mantenidos. I'm going to make sure that money goes back to the people, because that's who deserves it. I love you guys. Marco for mayor.